guys? Saturday afternoon. Well, I'm here to have a talk with you guys today. Yeah, I had some questions on the video I made yesterday about the Wrangler jeans. So, a couple of my subscribers, my wonderful subscribers, were asking me if I would talk about the pricing I do on the Wrangler jeans and such like that. So let me tell you, this is the second haul that I've done just for Wrangler jeans. This little store I go to seems to have a lot of regular Wrangler jeans that come in, and hush, sorry, that's Rocky. Daddy's outside. Oh my God, he can't see him. Anyway, okay. I don't know how to start, so let me just explain this. I was a single parent for a lot of years, and I always worked because I wanted my kids to grow up to know that when you want something, you have to work for it. So, when I first had my first two boys, Mark and Joe, I bought everything new. Everything. At that time at Sears, but it was new. It wasn't cheap at that time either, because you didn't make what you make now. But I just did. I bought everything new. And then I would hand them down to my sister-in-law's kids, my nieces and nephews, because they didn't have as much as I did, and I wanted them to be able to, you know, save some money, even though it was hard for me. That's just how I am. So, anywho, after my second child, I decided that the clothes didn't last that long, you know, I mean, especially with boys. I mean, some girls can be just as bad. I was, but they just didn't last long, you know. I don't know. I started buying my kids name brand jeans when my daughters came along, because my daughters had to have that new style. And that was several years later, because my first daughter was, let's see, she was 14 years younger than my oldest son. Okay, so I started buying the name brand jeans. Not all the time, though. However, we still went once in a while to the thrift store. Yeah. But to make a long story short, I've been selling on eBay for 25 years part-time and 5 years full-time. About 5 years full-time. And a lot of people go and buy expensive items because that is how they make their money on eBay or wherever they sell. But as I've learned selling full-time, is that if you buy something that is really expensive, by expensive, let's say that you want to put a $50 pair of jeans on there for $40 or something, unless they're brand new, they might sit there for a long time. Because I have a lot of name brand clothes from, I don't know, 2 years ago. Some of them still sitting there. Now, I do tend to sell a lot of used jeans. I just look at them, I make sure that the zippers work, I make sure that if they have any kind of stain, it's like one little dot or something. But with the Wrangler jeans, those things can be very expensive new. Because I used to go once in a while when I had horses. Yeah, I did, believe it or not. That's why I have 16 screws and 4 plates in my leg, because I got thrown off one. Anyway, that's another story. Anyway, I used to go to Cavender's and Wrangler jeans and all kinds of stuff. shirts, Wrangler shirts, and they were expensive. There's some that were $50, $60, $70 back in 1990, okay? But those suckers last forever. If you wear them 2-3 days and wash them and fold them, and yeah, they last almost forever. You're usually handing them down or selling them on eBay. But anyway, what I did is, at first, when I started selling jeans, even like name brand jeans, I was pricing them way too high. And I didn't think I was, okay? But you gotta look at your competition. You know, for example, when I bought the jeans yesterday morning, I also found a pair of Judy Blues. Those things are very expensive new, and they sell well, okay? I will usually bump my price up $2, believe it or not, most of the time, not always. I will bump it up about $2 of what I would normally expect to get out of them. Because most of the time somebody's going to ask you to make an offer. So last night, I already had sold the Judy Blues. And they were not in perfect condition. You know, they were worn, but they sold for $18.99. Now, would I rather sell them for $18.99 or price them for $28 and sit here and hope they would sell? That's what you got to ask yourself. So, I had no idea they would sell at that price, but they did. They sold at $18.99 plus shipping. Back, I don't know, maybe a year ago, I tried the free shipping, giving everybody free shipping, okay? First of all, I ended up losing a lot of money. Yeah, people ain't stupid. They know that you're bumping up the price because you're giving them free shipping. You know, that's number one. But that's not why I lost the money. I lost the money doing shipping. And then shipping started going up and up and up. And I said, nah, this is ridiculous. So, I make sure that a lot of people, they sell their jeans and they sell them, sending them priority mail for $15, okay? I don't do that. I will sell my Wranglers, used ones, for about, I will start them about $12.99 and expect to get at least $10 out of them. But you want to make sure you ain't spending no more when you buy them except $2.50, $3 a piece. That way you are making a profit. I used to be a bookkeeper too, can you tell? But anyways, I'm sure there's people out there that know this. This is just the way I do this. This is just my opinion. So, take it or leave it. Yeah. But, so, right now, if you go look at my eBay website, my eBay store, which is Spare Time Gems, you can go look at the way I have stuff priced. For example, I love to sell men's clothes. I got a couple of boxes of Van Housen shirts from ThredUp. Nice shirts. A lot of them brand new. A lot of them new without tags. But I haven't sold a lot of them. And I had to end up lowering the price. And I did. But I try my best that if I paid $0 to $3 for an item, I don't want to sell it for no less than $10. That's just me. It's not worth your time or anything. So, now I have some repeat customers that, you know, sometimes they'll buy more than one item or whatever, and I'll give them a break. But most of the time, that's what I do. So, if you want to get into the Wrangler stuff, first hit your Garage sales, no, first hit your thrift stores, then your garage sales, because they are the ones that are going to have most of the Wrangler jeans. Okay, at least here down in the south. See, I'm from up north. I'm not sure now. I haven't been there in years. But, you want to hit those two places first. And you want to try your very best not to spend over $3 per pair. But if they're new, you can spend up to $6 per pair, because you can get at least 15 bucks for a pair of brand new Wranglers. And you can probably even get more. But if I put them on for more, I would let them sit there a month and then start lowering them if I'm not getting any watchers, or, you know, there's no interest. But I did find that the used Wranglers sell fast. And the used Wranglers, people who work, especially men who work, they do construction, they do electrical, they do air condition, what have you. Who in the heck wants to buy brand new clothes to go work and tear them up? Now, yeah, you have some people who do, people who work in an office like I used to do. I used to buy mine in a thrift store too. My kids were the newbies. But they go look on eBay for these used jeans that are in very good condition. So that is, you're selling more of something rather than just bumping up the price on something and then waiting and waiting and waiting, and then it sells and you go, oh boy, I sold one for $30, yeah. Okay, but how many did you sell before or after that in the last 7 days? So you have to think of that. I didn't either, so don't feel bad. I was like, yeah, I need to make my money now, you know. But I'm telling you, they do sell. You can go look at eBay and check out how many, just type in Wrangler men's jeans, and once you type that in and it pulls them up, you'll see a lot of Wrangler jeans there. And you want to go and hit completed and sold, and then let it do its thing and arrow down and hit where it says there's 2,700 pairs of jeans, what have you, okay, that got sold. And if you go look at those jeans, you'll see just how good those jeans sell. So just don't get wrapped up in the name brand. And that's one of my biggest things I need to say, because honestly, single parents and people who don't have that much money, they want to dress their kids just the way they dress at school, so that, you know, they're not made fun of, which they shouldn't be, but that happens. And so a lot of people go to eBay, and then a lot of people also go to eBay to get clothes for them, because, and teenagers mainly, okay, because kids grow so fast. I mean, one minute my kid wore a size 2 in babies, and the next minute he was a 12 in men's, you know? Shoes. So anyway, you can do that formula with just about anything. You can go and you can even do it in the store. If you're in a thrift shop or whatever, a lot of people do that, but they don't take the time to look it up. So it's better to do it at home, go see what's selling, you know, and then try to find that brand at your local thrift shop. And I will tell you that your local little thrift stores, it's a better shot, because they usually, unless it's a consignment store, they usually sell cheaper than Goodwill. Or even Salvation Army. We went to a Salvation Army one day not far, and I'll tell you what, them people had some prices. I could have probably went to Walmart and bought their crap. But I'm just saying. So that's basically what I do. So last night I took pictures of front, back, and the bottom of the jeans because I want to make sure they know whether they're boot cut, straight, bell bottoms, flares, whatever. So I always take a picture of the tag, and I take a picture of the Wrangler sign on the back. That's all I do, guys. That is all I do. And lately, I haven't really been going thrifting very much. And this is why. I had a used scooter to get around in. And we bought me a new scooter on Facebook Marketplace through a company. I got scammed. And it never came. But I didn't know that I would. You know, even though I'm pretty good about being scammed, you know, watching stuff, they never send it. I can't get a hold of nobody. You go on the internet, you find all kinds of people who did the same thing as me. In the meantime, we had already sold our scooter to somebody who needed it. So, now I can only, if I go into the thrift shops, or I can go into the store and do a little bit of groceries and not end up with my knee swelling and all that. But I'm gonna have to end up getting me another scooter as soon as I can, so because I feel like I don't have any freedom, because I can't even go walk a block. I mean, so it's painful. If it's hot, it's even worse. So, but anyway, so that's why I haven't been thrifting a lot. And sometimes I just get mad and I go anyway, and then I suffer for 2 or 3 days with a lot of pain and, you know, my bad leg swelling or whatever. But anywho, if you can go to thrift stores, that is your best way to get things. Not at Goodwill, Goodwill Blue Box is awesome. I mean, I've gotten very good selling clothes from Goodwill Blue Box. I've got very good selling clothes from ThredUp. You know, every box is going to have some duds in it. If it's something that the Real will take, or ThredUp will take, because I don't know if you know, they do consignments too. They just don't pay you much. They're like the Real. But if you have something that you can get under, I don't know, $10 for it, you might, and it sells for 30, 40, maybe 50, then I would send it to ThredUp. That's just my dealing. Less you have to do, less you have to keep track of, etc. And I'm trying to think what else. But I think that's it. If y'all have any questions, please put them in the comments. I do not mind telling anybody anything. I feel this world is big enough for all of us to get in and make some money. And we can do it with a little bit of hard work. And, you know, yeah. Plus, it gives me something to do. I'm 66 years old. I worked all my life. I just want to have fun and go places and do things. And I need extra money, so I do eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And it's fun for me. It really is, because since I've worked so much, I just don't like sitting at home watching TV all the time. I don't know. I have family who did that. I have no idea how they did it. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, guys, hopefully this is Saturday afternoon. You'll have good weather and you can go hit your local thrift store. Remember, don't forget to go in them little bitty thrift stores, or ones that do the fundraisers for kids or for the elderly, or because they sometimes hold the best merchandise that you can imagine that you can resell. And that is the honest to God's truth. So don't forget them. I love you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. I'm still trying to get my 4,000 hours. Subscribe if you want to. We would like to have you. Make sure to ring the bell next to it so you get all our videos like this one. It wasn't an unboxing, but it was informative. I love you guys once again. Be safe out there. Have a great St. Patty's Day tomorrow. Remember, we have 16, 17 women who all got together to do a collab on Thread Up Fun Boxes. Make sure that you go check us out tomorrow. We're going to be on from, I think, 2 or 2:30 p.m. till 10 p.m. And it's going to be everybody with a different fun box. So let's see who gets what and who gets the best box. Love you guys. Bye.